Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us his word. So I've been wanting to do a video on, the guillotines and concentration camps. So I came across a couple articles where they're trying to kind of debunk, the rumors about these guillotines and these prisons, these camps, death camps. But, the scriptures say otherwise, so the government, you saw they're going to put out all these campaigns about how it's all fake, but the scriptures say that all this is going to come to pass, man, during the time of Jacob's trouble. But the first one is it's out of USA Today. It was dated a while ago, back in 2020. In the early 2000s, when all those, when Alex Jones was big and all that concentration camps and the box cars, all that was really being pushed online. So it's entitled Fact Check. Fake claims about U.S. purchase of 3,000 guillotines has circulated for years. For years, a claim has circulated online about guillotines making a comeback. Social media posts cite no sources and stating that not only did the government buy 3,000 or 30,000 guillotines, but Congress lobbied and approved them. Quick history on the guillotine. Device was invented in France in 1792, which also notes during the French Revolution, the guillotine became a primary symbol of the reign of terror that was used to execute thousands of people. The closest politician that has come to the issue was in 1996 when Georgia state legislator Doug Tepper proposed an amendment to the state law to allow for execution by guillotine. This wasn't intended to pave the way for mass executions and did not mention anything about the purchase of thousands of guillotines. It was meant to be an alternative to electrocution or lethal injection. Should someone sentenced to death want to donate their organs, because you can harvest, the organ, if you just chop the head off, rather than injecting them with poison or burning or electrifying them, are rolling false. But, scriptures say otherwise. Another one is right off the FEMA website. FEMA established secure sites near disaster affected areas to operate as FEMA camps, to detain people or to prioritize our responders. This is all false. FEMA camp rumors are founded in long-standing conspiracy theories intended to discredit our efforts to help survivors. FEMA does not round up or detain people, does not enact martial law, and does not set up internment camps. It does not secretly operate mining settlements. Yeah, they're not doing that now, but when something goes down, the president has the ability to enact certain, executive orders. So this is from the website Geopolitical Monitor. Basically, a guy was breaking down all these different executive orders that were passed throughout the years, basically dated back in 2007. So that on the website they say they don't do that, but when that Rex 84 plan or Operation Garden Plot gets enacted, that's what they're going to do. It's like Rex 84, readiness exercise. 1984 is an emergency response program involving the implementation of martial law, the movement of civilian populations, and the arrest and detainment of segments of the population. A rehearsal of the program was carried out uh, and it was led by FEMA and the Department of Defense, and involved the coordination of 34 other federal departments and agencies. So yeah, it's not just gonna be FEMA, but it's gonna be all government, man. Similar large-scale emergency preparedness drills have been taking place regularly since then, but most recently announced, organized by Northcom. Uh, then Operation Garden Plot is a United States Army and National Guard program under control of U.S. Northern Command, the Northern Army, to provide federal military support during domestic civil disturbances. The scripture speaks about that. Uh, One example of the program's implementation was during the 1992 Los Angeles riots. So yeah, when these executive orders are established, and when it comes that time, that's what's going to happen. So they're saying the guillotines don't exist, these concentration camps don't exist, but the scriptures say otherwise. John even saw it, man. That's Revelation 24. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw, saw is italicized, man. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon their foreheads, in their hands, or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushai 1,000 years. So yeah, man. So they're gonna come specifically, for the men of the Lord. Mainly, the prophets, the men that are out there on the street corners teaching, because they're the ones that are not going to accept the chip. Hopeful elect, the elect. Those men are not going to accept that chip, and they're going to be killed for it. They're going to be beheaded with what? A guillotine. So they're there. They are there, man. The government does have access, and there are going to be, in these camps, these prisons, whatever, the society has set up, this government has set up for these end days, for the time of Jacob's trouble. Next scripture is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. So the Lord said, yeah, and some of the men are going to get thrown into prison, a FEMA camp, an internment camp, concentration camp, or whatever it is, man. The rest of the populace, that engage in civil disturbances. I mean, regular prisons are already filled up, man. So you're gonna have to create these different camps, these internment camps, just like what they do out there in New York. They were able to erect all types of camps for the migrants. Some of them were put into hotels, but they actually constructed actual tent cities, like tents, big old tents with numerous generators, to provide heat. They're going to convert a lot of these Walmarts, a lot of these department stores that are closing down. Ones that are right next to those railroads, man. There's a big Walmart over where I'm at, right next to a railroad. Those box cars, man. They're gonna throw you in these trains. Be shackled up in those box cars, man, and hauled off to the concentration camp, man. You always spoke about that. The apostles, elders of GMS, Green Mills, have always talked about, those box cars, man. This is 2 Ezra 16:70. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, man, a great uprising, man. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So it's going to be a great uprising against the men that fear the Lord, against those that fear the Lord. Not only ones that know the truth, but the ones that don't know the truth. The Christians, because Jake has a zeal, so they're coming after everybody, man. Just be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, man. Yeah, it says if they will be beheaded, the devil should throw some of you into prison, man. Just read, Operation Garden Plot. Military support during domestic civil disturbances, man. Scriptures also talk about race riots, man. With swords in their hands, and people just rise against another people with swords in their hands, man. That's a civil disturbance. So they're gonna have to enact, martial law and all that. Or however it's gonna go down, They shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold, as the gold in the fire. Yeah, that's when they're gonna know. That's when the men of the Lord are gonna be activated, man. That's what we say, when the enemy comes in like a flood. When that enemy comes in like a flood, then a standard's going to be set up. That's what it means. And then you shall know. When they come up in your house at 4 a.m, bust in your door, and make that first move, then the Lord's going to make his move, man. But we have to wait upon the Lord, man. The Lord says, wait ye upon me until the day that I rise up to the prey. Hear, O my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So that's our job, man. We have to go out and tell the people, man, the days of trouble are at hand. Give them a warning from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But there's also, deliverance, man, for those that repent and come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You be delivered you from the same. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for the Lord is your guide, man. You the Lord and give this man the spirit of fear out here, man. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, man. The last scripture is Joel 2:20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army. What's that northern army? You got NORCOM, U.S. Northern Command, man. That's going to come up in your house. It's going to look like madmen or whoever, Providing federal military support during domestic civil disturbances, man. So when race riots are going on in the streets, they're going to be out there, military, rounding you up, rounding up the men of the Lord, rounding everybody up, throwing them to these FEMA camps, concentration camps. But the Lord said right here, but I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. Yeah, we're in the Middle East, man. With his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, and his stank shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. Yeah, So Most High is going to drive this NORCOM, Northern Command, put them over in the Middle East, man, because Most High's determination to gather these nations into the Middle East and burn them with the fire of his jealousy, the nuclear destruction, get rid of all of them, man. So just like what it said in Ezra, man, 2nd Ezra, man, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, man. But I will deliver you from the same. The days are trouble at hand, but I will deliver you from the same, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get on these concentration camps and guillotines, man. I haven't gone into that in a while. The apostles, the elders always pushed, the guillotines, boxcars, man, Gurkhas, And they over here now, man. All these migrants that were left in, all these other people from these other nations, man, ready to kill, man. We're with that, Shalom.